Lately there are so many great hand-drawn patterns and prints in fashion and tabletop, so I decided to make some of my own, and it's super easy with some small vases and paint markers. I'm a big fan of making arrangements with lots of little vases. You have more freedom to play, and a few flowers go a long way. Before you start using these markers, make sure they're really shaken up well and that a lot of nice paint is flowing right out. One technique is taping off a section, and that way you can just use some very simple lines to create a pattern that is more organized than it looks like you planned for. Now, you do not have to be an artist to make any of these designs. As you can see, most of them are just little dashes or a few lines. They turned out looking great. In this case, I'm going to start with this medium point oil-based Sharpie marker. I think I'll just start by making some dashes. I'm not keeping them even. I'm not trying to make them perfect. The nice straight line created by the tape will create order in this little design. Some can be thicker, thinner. The idea is these look like they were drawn by hand and not by a computer. All of these little jars were less than $3 each. You can use ceramic mugs or cups or sake pitchers. Now, these markers come in a huge variety of colors. I decided to stick with black and white because I want to use tons of bright flowers and tropical leaves, but you can definitely use all the colors. Carefully peel. That's very cute. It looks nice with my collection already. To create a print like this that almost looks like a leopard print, I used this fat Sharpie. So this design, just a half circle, that's it. And if you mess up egregiously, you can always scrape this off with your finger before it's completely dry. So the black looks very rich on the white vases, but the white works super well on the black too. If you want it to be very opaque, it helps to go over the lines twice, but you don't always have to. I'm just gonna do another version of my little, it's like mini leopard / macaronis, semicircles. And you can space them out. Here I did them pretty close and tight, but maybe I'll space them out a little more here. Of course, the patterns are just endless. You can draw grids or whatever your style is. But really, just a few blooms put together in a few of these vases can make a whole centerpiece. Arrangements like this don't have to be too fussy. This could be finished just like it is, and when you build them all together, it's just so beautiful. I'm gonna play around with these for just a little bit until I've found the arrangement that I love. All done, and it was so much fun. I went a little wild with all these colors and tropical leaves, but you could really use anything you like. And you only really need a few blooms to make a huge, beautiful impact.